Hi my friends, how you doing? Welcome back to another vlog. I hope you've been alright and you had a nice fabulous Eid. And today is Friday, like after a week of Eid, I'm making this vlog, and I have to share interesting details about one Friday night shift which I did, which was on last Friday. And I got the interesting facts and figures with me, and I'll explain it to you in detail. But before going to the details, I'll explain you the summary about the vlog. Okay, so I hope you guys watch the video till the end, so that you come to know that how exactly I managed to keep my earnings to approximately 38 pounds an hour. All right, so guys, watch the vlog till the end, and you're gonna learn, or you're gonna come to know so many things which I did. And I used the tricks, which kept me near the areas where I could do, the strategic jobs, and I could make quick money, and in very less time. Okay, so I'll explain you in the detail now. So it was a Friday, the day of Friday, 21st of April 2023. Yeah, and the first job which I took was in the night time at 22:43. all right, and the finish time of the job, which the last job which I finished, was at 5:50 in the morning. So if you calculate these hours of work, it makes around 7 hours of job. And in 7 hours I made 266 pounds 25 pence. And if you divide it by 7, so it makes 38 pounds and 3 pence per hour. Okay, so it has been such a nice shift for me. And what the situation was, it was the day of Friday. I already celebrated Eid on the day of Friday, and in the night time I went for the job and I took this shift. And then the further days, I was off on Saturday, I was off on Sunday, because of the plans I had. Like on the day of Saturday, I've been to the Bath city, and on the day of Sunday, I had a meetup with a friend, and I organized meetup with a friend's family, so I'd spend my time there. All right, so going to the details, what exactly the scenario was, I took the random jobs, like 4 jobs randomly. And then further on, I took 2 promotions, which was obviously with Uber. And with the help of 2 promotion, I got 32 pound extra. Okay, and I'll start telling you now the details. So the first trip which I took was at 22:43. It was from the area of UB1 Southall, and the trip was towards Swiss Cottage, which is right next to Camden Town. And it was a 38 minutes of journey, and the money I made was 19 pounds 47 pence. So this was the first trip which I took. Okay, it was obviously Eid evening, and so many people were ordering Uber from Southall, because people had come down, to the Southall to enjoy the food. So this couple which I took, they came from Birmingham, and they needed the ride towards their hotel, I believe. So anyway, making around 20 pounds, the exact amount is 19 pounds 47 pence, and in 38 minutes, quite worth it. Okay, and it was 13 minutes 13.4 miles of job. So the second job which I took was at 23:31. okay, and the job finish time was in 19 minutes. So this job was of 7.3 miles from Swiss Cottage area. This job took me to the area of Wembley HA9. Okay, so making 16 pound 43 pence in 19 minutes, quite worth it. And it was 100% a strategic job which I took. And see when the job comes, and the postcodes where you're going to, and if you are experienced, you come to know that how exactly the job is taking you from, and how exactly the job is taking to. Means it might involve any highway, any road, which involves highway or motorway, let's say. And if you are able to do the journey in let's say with the speed of 40 mile per hour, 50 mile per hour, okay, at least, yeah. So then the money is coming very quick to your account, okay, and the journey is being made very quick. So this journey involved A41 and A406, okay, to reach to Wembley. And I took this job because I knew that it will take me through the highways of A41, A406, and I did this second journey in 19 minutes and I made £16.43, okay. Reached Wembley, and the next job which I got was right after midnight at 0001, and this job was from Wembley to Ealing, okay, and I made in 15 minutes £8.23, okay. So the next job which I got was at 0021, right after midnight at 0021, and the Saturday had started. I made £13.48 in 23 minutes, and the journey length was the 7.1 miles, okay. So from this point, like from Ealing to I reached to Maida Vale, okay. So I didn't put any destination. I kept taking the jobs wherever I was finding to, though there were so many jobs coming, the notifications were coming, but I was only taking the jobs which I thought I could do in the less times, okay, and I could make better money. So this job was a turning point for me, I can say that, for the whole shift, because when I reached to Maida Vale, okay, I was quite near to the ring, I was quite near to the promotion zone. So right after midnight, from midnight till 2 a.m. for 2 hours, I had the promotion time which I availed, okay. So when I reached the Maida Vale, is probably, I think, is NW some area, right. So from that northwest area of Maida Vale, I put the destination to SE1, okay. So I knew that I don't have to put such a very long destination. I have to keep it to the 7-8 miles of maximum the destination, so that I could keep getting the shorter trips, okay. And whenever the first promotion is ending, I could keep myself within the promotion ring, and I could take the second promotion as well, okay. So I put the destination to SE1, and I got surprisingly I got next 6 jobs, shorter jobs, and I was consistently getting the jobs, and these jobs helped me to make really fast and quick money as well. And on the top, every 3 trips after, I was getting £16 as well. So guys, the first job which I took at 0050, and it was 2.9 miles of journey, and I did in 12 minutes. The next job which I took was at 102. It was 14 minutes of job. It was 3.1 mile of job, and I did in £7.18. So right, so from Maida Vale I reached to Kensington, and from Kensington to Kensington I got the second this local job. And the third job of this promotion which I took was at 117, and it was 8 minutes of job, and I did in £6.03. It was of 1.8 mile the journey, okay. So it was from the third journey was from the area of Chelsea to Battersea, okay. So with the help of the destination which I put to SE1, I managed to keep myself within the promotion zone. And see, for the first trip I finished in 12 minutes, second trip I finished in 14 minutes, so third trip I finished in 8 minutes, okay. So if you calculate all together to this time, it makes around let's say 30 to 35 or 40 minutes. Like within 30 to 40 minutes I did three trips, okay, and I made around 22 pounds from these 3 trips, plus on the top I made 16 pounds also, okay. So in 40 minutes I made around 38 pounds, including the promotion money also. And this is how I managed to do 3 short trips, and I kept myself in the promotion zone, okay. So when I finished this third job, I I increased the timing of the destination to next 1 more hour, okay, so that the destination could be sustained for 1 more hour, and I could keep myself within the promotion zone. And by the time I take the second promotion, then I thought that I'll finish this the destination. Okay, it's because my mission was to take the 2 promotions. So anyway, after increasing the time of the destination, I got the first trip of the second promotion, which was at 1:34, and I made £6.36 in 8 minutes. It was a 2 miles of job, and it was SW11, the I think Battersea area local job. Okay, so the next trip I got at 1:43. I made £9.31 in 17 minutes, and it was 4.2 miles of journey. See the short job again, like within 17 minutes I finished it. The third job which I took was at 2:07, and it was £4.79 of job. I did in 4 minutes only. It was like 0.8 mile job, and just in 4 minutes I finished the third trip, and I've been lucky enough to close this promotion also, and in very less time. Okay guys, so if I see how long it took me to do these 3 trips, it took me around 30 minutes to do these 3 trips, and in 30 minutes altogether I made around 30 pounds, let's say around 30 pounds from the trips, plus I made 16 pounds of the promotion also, because I took the 3 consecutive trips, right? So in 30 minutes made 46 pounds. Quite really, such a good money I had. So second promotion was closed. Okay, so made around 36 pound in 29 minutes. I just checked it. Yeah, so guys, 2 promotions done, sorted. I removed the destination because I already I was close to the SE1, so it was no point to keep the destination alive. I didn't want to do the shorter trips anymore, because my purpose to do the promotions in shorter, with the help of shorter trips, were over, and now I needed next jobs which could be the strategic one. So at this point already, when the time is, let's say, around 2:15, I took a break. It was a break of nearly 20 to 30 minute break. Okay, I had my I can say I had my dinner, and I did walk, and after refreshing myself I started the job. And the next job which I got was at 2:41, and the money I made £8.90, and I did this job in 13 minutes. It was just 1.7 mile of job. It was from SE1 to EC1 area. Okay, so why 13 minutes for 1.7 mile? Definitely there was a bit of traffic, and that kept me to do this job in a bit of longer time. Okay, not so much long, but still in 13 minutes. Okay, making 8.90 is such a decent money. All right, so guys, 2 promotions done. Now next the turn was, and my mission was that how to keep myself near zone 1, zone 2, and preferably remain in zone 1, because I could see that the surge pressing was active also, and I managed to keep myself within zone 1, and I had so many jobs which I did further ahead of zone 1 or zone 2, I can say that. And lastly I took the last job, which took me from Central London to Heathrow. Okay, and I'll start telling you. So the next job I got at 2:58, and the money I got £19.01. I did this job in 23 minutes. It was 5.4 mile of job from EC2 to W1H, is Paddington area. Okay, very decent money in 23 minutes, getting £19.01. I loved it. Okay, so the next job which I did was at 3:36, and in 10 minutes I did this job, and I made £9.43, and it was 2.1 mile of job from the area of W1W, I think is the area of Paddington, to EC1R is Hoxton area. Okay, or Old Street, I can say. So the next job which I made, which I took, was at 3:50, and I made £11.15 in 10 minutes, and it was 2.4 mile of job, EC1R to SE1. Okay, but SE1 obviously is Central London area. Okay, so I think all the jobs which I was doing, I was taking the job within already explained in Central London. So right, so the next job which I took was at 4:14. I made in 8 minutes 12 pounds 74 pence. It was 1.7 mile of job from SE1 to SE1. So the next job which I took was at 4:26. I made 14 pounds 16 pence in 14 minutes, and it was 2.9 miles of journey, and again a short journey, and it was from SE1 to the EC1V, I think is the area of Old Street or Hoxton again. So from area of Old Street or Hoxton, I took the next job starting at 4:42, and in 11 minutes I made 11 pounds 67 pence. It was 2.4 mile of journey, and it was from EC1V to SE1 again. So see, couple of these jobs which I was taking were from EC1 to SE1, SE1 to EC1. That's how I kept taking the jobs, and I missed so many jobs which which would have taken me far away. I didn't avail because I knew that surge pricing is active, and there were not many drivers, I believe, because of Eid. So many drivers were off, and I think I was lucky that I managed to keep myself within the central London. Okay, so guys, after this job I took the next job at 5:03, and this job helped me to make 10 pound 55 pence in 6 minutes only, and it was 1.4 mile of job, and it was a SE1 local job. Okay, the next job which I took at when this job finished, the time was around 5:10 I think, and the very next job which I took at 5:12, it was from the area of Bermondsey to Heathrow. It was 38 minutes of journey, and I made 37 pounds 24 pence in it. The mileage was 18 miles. Okay, so making 37.24 in 38 minutes, it's quite a good money which I made. So this was the end of the shift, and obviously I did this night shift, and I had spent the E-day also with my family, and after sleeping couple of hours I took this shift. Okay, and I managed to make 38 pounds 03 pence per hour. After the calculation I checked it, and the money I got all together from all these journeys was 266 pounds and 25 pence. So within 7 hours made decent money. I went home, and the following 2 days I was off because I had the plans to execute, and right, so this was the end of the shift, my friends. Anyway, I'll show you the screenshot of the earning also. So my earning falls in the day of Friday plus Saturday as well, because some amount goes in Friday, some on Saturday, because the Uber the Uber payment system starts from 4 a.m. Okay, so that's how they do it, and I can say that some money is in Friday and some money in Saturday, like 80 plus is on the day of Saturday shifted, and which is 200 plus money which is in Friday day. Okay, so that's how I took this shift, and I hope you learned something, and you will do the strategic jobs as well, I hope so, and follow the vlogs of mine, and I'll keep updating you about the interesting facts and figures and about myself. Guys, thank you so much for listening to me, and I'll speak to you in another vlog. Until the next time, bye bye.